going on, everybody? This is Loud Majority Live.
I just came out of a safari. I have a nice looking thing going on here. I actually look like I'm in the outdoors. Loud, look at this. This thing's cool. This keeps me from getting in trouble at work.
You look like a sheep.
What? I don't like a sheep.
You look like
a bad, you know what? With this bad mamma jamma, as they call it, or I would call it. Okay. What's happening, everybody? Loud Majority Live Wednesday. Big week, very big week coming. Kev.
This episode of Loud Majority Live is brought to you, as always, by Our Freedom Book. If you guys don't want to be censored on social media, check out ourfreedombook.com. Today, no bias, no algorithms, just straight news.
Yeah, it's great. You know, we know the owners, obviously. We're
tremendous fans of them.
We're in the Our Freedom Book studio. It's a beautiful place. It's a green screen.
Although the one owner of Our Freedom Book can't seem to get my name right.
Oh, we're talking
or mine.
About... They always get my name right, though. Ain't that funny? You know what it is? So
you also have a very easy.
Draw your own conclusions.
My name's Kevin Smith, and
yeah,
it's screwed up twice.
It really doesn't. All right, Mark Smith.
These two barking at each other. It's just unbelievable. So this is my foot defense mechanism. If any feet do come up during the show, I'll be safe. So that's pretty darn cool. We got a big week coming. Obviously, we've had a couple of. We had a great day on Saturday. We had a great day on Sunday. We talked about that on Monday when we did a live stream on Monday. And also, just to kind of say, winking and nod, I did get a new phone today. So the captain may be back on the bridge on Facebook for a couple hours soon. Who knows? But anyway, we have a huge week coming up. Weekend anyway. Tomorrow's got Bethpage rally. We got the DC rally, which is obviously the much bigger event. So we're going to get to that first tonight. We are going to give you some details on Bethpage, looking into some places on where to park, and we've got just we'll go over a little bit with the past weekend out in Rye Playland. Any last minute things we want to get to on that, and we'll just roll. It's going to be a lot of information coming at you today. Also, just keep in mind, yes, well aware, 17, I think it's now up to 18 states, thanks to Missouri, are in the lawsuit that are going that's going to the Supreme Court, joining Texas, suing Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania for election irregularities, or basically holding unconstitutional elections. So 17 states, and there's probably going to be more. So we'll try and squeeze a couple of those things into, and then afterwards, a little after party on Instagram at Long Island Loud Majority. Also, for those watching on the YouTube channel, if you're trying to share it, our YouTube channel has a custom URL. It is now youtube.com/Long Island Loud Majority. Very easy to remember. youtube.com/Long Island Loud Majority. Hit the subscribe, share it. Hit the subscribe button. We've just bumped another 100 subscribers over the last couple days, so a lot of people have been sharing and subscribing. Thank you guys, and we'll keep going. A lot has to do with the fact that Heather's video went completely crazy upstate, over 210,000 views in the
more now.
Facebook group. We still have, so obviously that group's still active, but we want to move you to ourfreedombook.com because we know when we get there, we're not going to have any problems. All right, you know, when we post on Facebook, it's kind of like, you know, treading lightly on thin ice. Our Freedom Book, the ice is so thick, you've never seen ice as thick. It's the thickest ice you've ever seen. You're not going to fall through, believe me, it's going to be fantastic.
What's going on with this buffering?
I don't know. What do you want to get to? Go ahead.
Oh, there we go. Well, we can talk about Saturday. I want to thank everybody that showed up to the warehouse on Saturday for the press conference about the lawyer, Carl Schwartz, who's suing Andrew Cuomo. I'm so jealous of that guy. He got to serve Andrew Cuomo with baby birth. And apparently, there's footage of that nipple-ringed bastard running away from the process.
He was probably like, we're going to close down. Not anymore. It's, you know, he just, you know, the thing is now Andrew Cuomo wants to close down everything. He's closing down the schools, he's closing down the airports, he's going to close down everything. He's closing Thanksgiving, cancel Christmas. He already canceled New Year's.
We canceled his birthday.
No, he didn't. We celebrated it. We were very nice to him.
We had a really nice birthday.
We had a great time. You know, he missed out on the cake. But did you see the press conference? The beginning?
Where he thanked everyone.
I want to thank the New Yorkers for wishing me a happy birthday. 39 again. Dude, you're 63. You really pulling this 39 again? No, I'm not 40 yet. I'm only 40 plus 23.
I guess it's socially acceptable to have nipple rings at 39, but not at 63.
Right, he just maybe identifies as a 39-year-old like we identify as a group of 10 people or less. It's fantastic.
You guys are so stupid.
Now, that's not true. We're not stupid.
You know,
Actually, it's not really not nice. First of all, the IQ in this room is very high.
and it's
The
because of
IQ,
me.
the IQ in this room certainly goes from high.
Forget that. No, to
I'm
high.
the smartest one here.
If you were the smartest one here, you'd be wearing the right shirt.
I'm wearing our shirt.
I didn't say it.
Look, the back still says. Hold on.
Oh, and that's another thing, guys. If you guys are looking for any merch that we didn't have at the rallies and whatnot, the website is up. It's officialloudmajority.com. You guys can submit your photos and pick up any merch you don't have. We have new stuff coming next week. We have everyone's favorite "My Governor is an Idiot" flag. That'll be exciting. So you guys can fly those around your house and piss off your neighbors.
Is it lighting up? Oh, there's too much light in here for the lights to make
There's too much light, yeah.
Right.
Hold on.
No, don't worry about it. It's okay. Leave the lights. We're gonna
Don't
try
even
to
touch it because it's a really terrible hat.
It's a nuts beautiful.
It is.
So if you guys, if you guys are looking for any merch we didn't have, Turner. Oh, here we go. Look.
I gotta do this now.
No, it's this one,
It's
Steve.
these lights. It's these big lights in front. Look at this. Look at my hair, by the way. Oh,
There we go.
the golden locks.
Now we're all blonde.
We're good.
Your
At
hair's
the
gone
end,
gold.
we'll just focus right on that. You'll
Yeah.
leave it there.
No worries.
I'll give you
Sounds like a plan.
your time.
So where we at?
Yeah, so anything you guys need we don't have, we're going to get new stuff up on the website next week. Check it out. Some people are saying that Kevin LeSean, smell your feet.
Kevin LaShawn, smell your feet.
Sean,
Margaret? That's not funny.
Margaret, that's hilarious.
No, it's
feet
not.
coming soon.
There's no feet coming soon. That's fake news.
I actually think we should do a sock drive. And everyone brings Sean socks.
Used
socks.
socks. Preferably straight from the gym.
Walk through dirt in them. Get weird.
Get
whatever.
Like 3 weeks without a pedicure. Bring it on over.
No.
Put your nail clippings
Oh, listen.
in
Put
it.
your
No! Nail clippings. I'm really getting sick over here.
That's fucking, it's really rough. Alright, so Rye Playland was awesome.
Yes, it
Rye
was.
Rye Playland
Oh,
was
a great
awesome.
time.
Awesome.
It was awesome. There was New Jersey. There was Pennsylvania, Hudson Valley,
Connecticut.
Westchester, Connecticut. It turns out every person on planet Earth hates our governor.
It's very easy to do. He's a very hateable person. Think about how hateable he is. Close the school. You're in an orange zone. You're in a red zone, killing everyone's grandmother. It's really a disaster. What he's trying to just so much. I think he knows he's shot for 2022. I think he understands. You understand, before the pandemic, right? He had a 44% approval rating in the state. 44 in a blue state, and he's a Democrat. He's like the Democrat too. He's everyone's darling, right? And then COVID hits, and he pretends that he's managing the crisis well, even though he just was a disaster in a nursing homes. This guy knows. Get Dana with the feet comments. Enough.
How do I get
This guy knows
Comments.
right there that he's shot in 2022. Shot. He knows it. And now he's just trying to do as much as he can in whatever time he's got left because he knows he's done. He's going to be an unpopular governor very soon again. And because again, look, you do a second lockdown, you start with curfews, and by the way, you do curfews, we're doing night rallies. So
Yes.
Andrew Cuomo, he is hateable. That's why they hate him.
First off, if Andrew Cuomo puts in a curfew on Concoma train station, is going to be a nightclub.
It's going to be lit, as the kids say.
As the kids say, it's going to be lit.
Lit.
On fleek.
That's like eyebrows.
What does lit mean?
Well, I know your eyebrows can be on fleek.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that's a way too close up of a shot.
It's a beautiful
You're
shot. Your
handsome.
hair, the coif, I don't like it.
Now, if it was a close up on me, I would shine, and you could see into my brain.
Well, I can tell you.
Yo,
All I can tell you.
all I know is I
Blood
have serious volume going on right now.
The Kraken is coming out from behind my head. I'm actually getting this taken care of tomorrow. Since it's been growing for such a long time. But what we were saying, we were talking about Cuomo.
Dana says no one says fleek anymore. I don't know how the hell she would know.
We're talking about Dana. I heard the term fleek. Oh, I learned a new term the other day. It's called yeet.
Yeet.
It means like full send. Yeet.
I like the term fat.
Come on, can we connect one of these to the thing?
what?
Heather leaves the room in 2 minutes.
And
Where we at?
the
Rye
views
Playland.
drop.
Rye Playland.
Rye
Talk
Playland.
about Rye Playland.
So
What about-
So we had groups from all over the place showing up, and that army truck that came from PA.
Sorry, guys.
You had Nick Vaccaro. You had Eric coming from the Hudson Valley. You had Justin in Westchester. You had Brian from PA, Dave from New Jersey. I know I'm forgetting everybody's name. We had the group from Connecticut. You had all of our guys from Long Island. You know, people from Queens, people from the Bronx that came out of there. Unbelievable. All to do what? I mean, we all started because, and I said this, we all got together September 6th for President Trump. But, you know, right now, President Trump's battle is being fought in the Supreme Court, and we've got other things to worry about here in the state. And it just so happened to be Cuomo's birthday on Sunday. And I mean, we did that by accident. When I was talking with Nick and trying to plan this a couple weeks ago, I had no idea it was Cuomo's birthday. I didn't know it was Cuomo's birthday until a couple days before. And I'm upstate, you know, hunting. And well, we call it hunting, but it was, you know, I'm calling, I'm like, it's his birthday, we got to get a cake. So everyone was fired up, and it went really well.
By the way, must have Sean went hunting for 1 week and didn't see a single deer.
There wasn't anything you can't
I
see. Was
saw
not there.
like 20 last night.
Yeah, you were at Smith Point.
You were upstate in the woods.
Smith Point got way more deer in a smaller area.
And they were so friendly. They were coming up to me.
Exactly.
Oh my God. So let me just tell you the funniest story really quick. Kevin was scared of the deer. So he's trying to get to his car. And this ranger comes up to us.
Kevin doesn't do wild.
I like this story.
So this ranger drives up. He's like speeds up to us, and he like runs over the curb at a deer. And he goes, "Are you chasing the deer away?" We're like, "We thought
I
you
looked
were
at him.
chasing
I
the
looked
deer."
at him and I'm like, no, I'm running away from the deer. And then he left, and I literally looked at, I was all the way back in my car. I was like, what a dick.
I don't think any of you have ever seen Kevin run.
Oh,
But it's fun.
no, if you guys were in Albany, you've seen Kevin run right up those stairs. That was
First off,
he moves.
The
He moves.
The Albany, first off, that was the time this body was a tremendous running back.
You told me that. You said it was a well-oiled athletic machine.
Yeah, well-oiled.
You said you didn't wind up like that by accident. You said that. Your words, not like you
Now
said
it's
that.
now it's just well oiled.
It's a, you know, I'm not going to mention
It's
it.
not oiled, it's grease.
It's a, you know, a little food. You know, the food they're picking up, you know, a little bag, you know.
Little drinking, you know. Whatever, the hair looks phenomenal, and that's all that matters.
What? That?
Dude, I
Okay.
have serious volume right now. Can we get some comments about the hair? How does it look?
Folks.
Would you rather the grease?
Folks.
Would you rather the grease or the phenomenal volume
Folks.
herbal essence style?
You understand? Look at me right now. All right, like I look like, you know, you look like some guy. Your hair got hit by like the tornado from the.
That's his quaff.
From the yeah, be careful. You know, the
I had a
tornado
pause.
hit his head. Just it's like it got punched by Mike Tyson, and now it's just stuck way back.
Yeah,
but it's
that-
kind of, but it's like it's all no, but it's all disheveled though. It's all look at it disheveled.
Ooh, look at that. That's a quaff with 2 E's.
That is not a quaff with 2 E's.
Quaff with 2 E's.
That's not a quaff. I think quaff is spelled like.
I mean, I know I look like Bradley Cooper, so it's all good.
You don't.
You really don't.
Oh, please watch your comments. Watch what happens. I definitely look like
Good
Bradley
volume,
Cooper.
spectacular volume. Gotta be glued.
All I know is Kevin is Johnny Bravo. With that quaff.
Dana chiming in with some. Listen, now let me just tell you. I look like Bradley Cooper. Hold on, let's wait. We'll wait for it.
She's phenomenal.
Yes.
Dana.
Come on, let's put that on this.
No, I can't.
Dana's the best.
Yeah.
How do we do that?
No, it's not gonna. Because then you're gonna have the. It's gonna. What's gonna happen is if we do that, you're gonna get this, which is delayed behind that, and it's gonna cause all sorts of problems.
Yeah. Oh, I love the huge hair. It's terrific. Millions and millions of strands of perfect hair. I don't know who that is. T's place, but
Sean,
Oh yes,
I like you.
tremendous.
Is that on your YouTube?
Yeah.
It's on the YouTube. Hold on, I'm gonna go. I have an idea. Steve, I'm coming. I know how to use this restream thing.
Much that I need to know, but okay.
No, I'm coming. Oh, you silly! Right across the screen.
Alright, so anyway, did we talk about Rye Playland? I walked away. Cuomo's house?
Oh yeah. We stopped by Andrew Cuomo's house. We sang to him.
We had an awesome birthday party for him, and everyone was dancing and singing.
I left a giant sign there that said we identify as a group of 10 people or less in case he was confused.
He might be confused.
I also left a tray that the cake came on, but that was by accident.
Yeah, we don't litter.
We don't litter, but I did it by accident.
So then we decided to do a second stop at Clinton's house. But they had their freaking Secret Service.
I think the best part of the Cuomo's thing was that when we played Cuomo's Coming to Town, the Christmas remix, his security guards were laughing at it.
Yeah, they hate their lives. They hate having to guard that house. And oh yeah, Chuck Zito was there.
Yes, Chuck Zito was there.
Joined us at Cuomo's house.
He's a rock star. Anyone doesn't know who Chuck Zito is,
Oh, someone's saying my hair is better.
someone's lying.
Thanks. Oh, that's smart actually. Sean's calling. Take your shoes off. So, actually,
Put them on the right side of you,
why?
and then when he comes in and sits down, maybe.
Yeah, you're plotting. Yeah, I know you're plotting. Yeah, because all of a sudden they got quiet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's probably an unmasked foot underneath that table. I know what's going on. Yeah, I know exactly what's going on. Listen, I was
Oh,
born.
I smell them.
I was born in oh. Check this out. Yeah. I was born in the morning, but I was not born last morning. Okay? I'm smarter than that.
We have
Got the mask on.
a show to do.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so-
Put your foot away.
Yeah, so
My
we
feet
went
are
to
away.
Clinton's house again, which was a lot of fun.
Debatable, there's socks. That's disgusting. I gotta leave the mask on now.
Um,
Oh, God.
and the secure.
Cesspool shoes.
Excuse me. I have to go take care of this. Just in case I have to move those again.
Alright, so anyway,
A barrier.
tomorrow,
I ain't touching
I
those.
just want to talk about what's going to go on tomorrow.
Alright.
We normally go to Belmore every Thursday, and it's become tradition. And Belmore crew is family to us at this point. But tomorrow we're going to take a little hiatus from Belmore, and we are going to
Big word.
go.
Why is not a big word?
We are going to go to
Hiatus, I like that word.
Bethpage,
Bethpage.
to the
Bethpage.
distribution center where
USPS. Distribution Center.
I said that.
I know that.
Are you going to finish?
What? No, I kind of jumped in and I
Okay.
jumped back out 'cause I'm
So-
Before we do that, D-Biz.
Dawn.
Dawn.
Dawn, hit me up on the Instagram. I don't know why I wouldn't let you make an account. That's very odd. I'm going to have that looked at.
So we're gonna go to Bethpage because, as you guys know, there was fraud detected there. The whistleblower came out. He admitted to it. So we are going to go there and maybe raise a little hell.
Yeah.
Maybe a little.
We're gonna raise a little hell.
Let them know we're pissed. We know what's going on. We know that it's happening in our hometowns, and we are not going to stand for it.
So we're taking the Belmore attitude, the Belmore atmosphere, the Belmore energy, the Belmore noise, all that stuff to Bethpage. Brand new thing, right? So stop the steal. That's something that we've been talking about for quite some time.
But we are not going to the Bethpage post office. We are going to the distribution center.
Correct.
On 107 right by Grumman.
So this is the address. Again, I did this on Monday. I'm posting it all the time. 288 Grumman Road West. If you just put 288 Grumman Road, you're gonna wind up. Steve, Unfiltered, because he told me, if you do 288 Grumman Road, you wind up all the way down, someplace that's nowhere near where you're supposed to be. You don't want to be there. It's a bad area. Believe me, you don't want to go there. So 288 Grumman Road West. Now we're gonna be rallying in the public area. We don't want to mix it up with the feds. We also don't want to get close to Grumman. So let's pay attention to where the Grumman building is. They're a national defense contractor. You don't want to mix it up with them. I don't think that's a very good idea. Get the feet out of here. Yeah, you got rejected by the table. Yeah.
My feet don't smell.
It doesn't matter if they smell.
Smell.
There's a foot in there.
288 what?
There's no
288 Grumman Road
no
West.
feet in it. But listen, I just want to make it very, very, very clear. We cannot go on federal property. We cannot go on the post office property. We can and will be arrested.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna get arrested,
Or
but
the cops
you're
are
playing.
not-
Look,
it's
you're playing with
possible.
fire when you're on federal ground. So we gotta stay on public ground. Sidewalks are obviously cool. We're not parking at the post office, okay? Because you're just not gonna be able to do that. So,
Yes, I live in 2001 still with my Uggs.
What?
Oh, is this 2001?
Yeah, she just addressed that question.
addressed that.
Welcome to 30 seconds ago.
Yeah. I'm
Sleepy Joe, what are you watching now?
Hey,
Joe?
NASDAQ, who are you?
So I'm going online right now, 288 Grumman Road West. and I'm looking at the satellite, and it looks like there's a nice little parking lot. There's a lot of parking all over the place, okay? But there's a place here, a nice little parking lot. We should be able to fit most of us there. It's called, oh boy. It's right across the street from the Grumman soccer field. It's a Fastenal, Island Harvest. There's a lot of different places to park right along those areas, a lot of parking. And then we'll just get out of there and walk to the post office. The post office is right next to FedEx ground. We don't want to park on federal property with the post office, okay? So that's what we're looking at. So park along the roads and walk to the post office. Do not park at the post office. There's a couple of parking lots where you can see will be parked, okay? So you guys can go there. Don't park at the post office. Everyone's aware that we're coming.
Come barefoot.
Don't come barefoot.
Bannon brought it up.
It was a story on destructive media. Hannity's been talking about the whistleblower case, which if you're not aware of what happened, Jesse Morgan, a USPS subcontractor, sworn affidavit, okay, says that he left the Bethpage distribution center where we're going to be tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. He left that distribution center, okay, with a truck and inside of his trailer as many as 280,000 ballots going from Bethpage, New York to Harrisburg, the capital of Pennsylvania. Okay, so why are we dealing with Pennsylvania's ballots? Nobody seems to want to answer these questions. Nobody seems to even want to ask these questions. When these are just questions that we want to know. I'm not accusing anyone of fraud. Maybe the USPS lost the ballots over state lines. I don't know. The USPS loses mail all the time. Why were Pennsylvania ballots in Bethpage, New York? Nobody's asked. Nobody's answered. Jesse Morgan drives that truck to Harrisburg, PA, because he said the truck was arranged where towards the front of the trailer, Harrisburg's ballots were there, and then there was stuff for Lancaster. Gets to Harrisburg, he says he was waiting for 6 hours until he was told to go to Lancaster. Goes to Lancaster, leaves his trailer in Lancaster overnight, because by the time he got there it was too late. Comes back the next morning to get his trailer and get everything done at Lancaster and Harrisburg, and his trailer was gone. Now, you would think, testimony like this, I'm just going to say it, it sounds outlandish. It sounds crazy. Oh my goodness, how could this have happened? There's cameras on those loading docks. There's people who could very easily say, no, that's not what happened. Nobody has come out and debunked Jesse Morgan's story. Nobody has come out and said anything. They may come out and say something that it's not fraud, but nobody has come out and said that the things that he said that took place, nobody's come out and said that it hasn't happened. So we're going there tomorrow. And a lot of the things that I've been saying, we, the people, demand answers and transparency to restore faith and confidence in our election and our republic. And remember, if we do not consent, we will not comply. So what we want are answers tomorrow. We want to at least make enough noise to show the rest of the country that, yeah, this happened in a blue state, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That there's a bunch of us in a blue state, okay, up for debate, in a blue state, okay, there's a bunch of us that are still going to get out and make noise. We've done it all summer long. We've done it into the fall. We're doing it into the winter, and we're doing it tomorrow. And it's going to lead us right into D.C. Right into D.C., right into a monster event on Saturday the 12th. It's going to be an unbelievable, unbelievable event, and this is going to build so much momentum. Come with your gear. Come with your A game. I'll have more of a voice tomorrow, believe me. Okay?
Hopefully not.
You know, well, because we were singing the Soy Boy anthem and all this stuff before.
I'm so happy that's done.
So we were, you know, tomorrow it's Belmore at Bethpage. That's what it is.
It's actually Bethpage at Bethpage, but
it's Belmore. It's the same. Belmore at Bethpage. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you could have flags on your cars. Bring your flags.
Flag
bring
up.
your energy.
Flag up signs. Make whatever you want. Stop the steal. That's what tomorrow's about. It is all about stop the steal, and that's what Saturday's about too. That's what Saturday's about too, and that's what the Supreme Court case at Texas and 18 other states are now bringing up against Georgia, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. It's a big deal. There's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of momentum starting to build, and guys, I'll tell you what do you think if Ted Cruz leads that and represents and speaks for Texas? That is must-see TV. That is must-see TV. If for anybody who wants to learn about the Constitution, watch Ted Cruz speak, because the guy is remarkable.
If you guys are curious about that, there's a great podcast you can watch called Verdict with Ted Cruz. It's hosted by him and Michael Knowles.
Oh, I love Michael Knowles. Michael Knowles is good.
Of course you like Michael Knowles because he's on the network with the guy you don't like.
Yeah, so, Mr. Shapiro?
Yes.
The fraud?
The God King.
The fraud.
He's an incredible person.
He's a fraud.
He's an incredible person. Genius. Genius at his craft.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did say he's very intelligent, but he's a fraud. Most frauds are smart. Bernie Madoff, very smart. Very
Why
smart.
is he a fraud?
Bernie Madoff?
No, Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro? Oh, Mr. Pro-life, pro-war?
Yeah.
You can't be pro-life and pro-war. War takes lives.
You want to start comparing terrorists?
Guy's in
to
Israel
babies?
first instead of America first guy. I love supporting
No, he's
Israel.
not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
That's why he wanted to go to war over shooting down a drone over Iran. We have to do something about this. Yeah, like what? Well, maybe we should stop spending $16 million on a drone.
Or we stop giving power to the Iranians.
Well, we should get out of the Middle East altogether, which is what we're doing.
I would
He
like-
doesn't want us to do that.
Gino doesn't like balls.
Bongino's great.
Oh,
Bongino
yeah.
likes Shapiro, yes he does. Bongino has no problem with Shapiro, I think.
That's so much.
Uncounted ballots are in Cuomo's pond. Smartmatic and Dominion were on Long Island, by the way. Well, I can't say anything about it. I'm not going to say anything. I'll talk
No,
about it.
don't say
I'm not
anything
saying
Do you
about
like
that.
my hat?
Yes. I have the same one.
Big Pete S. He knows what's good.
Shapiro is a master debater. That is a play on words, and you know it. Well, Big Pete S.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Big Pete S.
If
I'm
that-
not going to call the guy a master debater when all he does is debate college kids, okay? I'm tired, he's very
Please.
intelligent.
He's ripped apart several other people.
Yeah, like Chunky Yogurt from the Young Turks.
He's got the most popular YouTube.
Chunky Yogurt from the Young Turks is less educated than a college child. So Ben Shapiro is smart, but he has no idea how to analyze anything in terms of strategy politically. He has no idea. He's all about, don't go in front of people's houses. Don't do that.
He doesn't think it's a
Don't
good
do
idea.
that. Yeah, he doesn't think it's a good idea because once you start doing things that involve having a little bit of testosterone, he's nowhere to be found.
All right.
You like my hat,
Yeah,
Steve?
it's true.
I do, but I don't like it.
That's okay.
I don't know why. Oh, I know.
What's next? We got a lot of dead
Jacqueline
Jacqueline.
Monty, if you need
Put that light
if you
on.
need a beanie, hit me up on the Instagram and we'll send it out to you before DC. We will get you a beanie
It will
before
might not
DC.
Get there before DC.
Well, if you're relatively local, we'll figure it out.
You could find us in DC.
Amtrak.
Definitely not on the Amtrak. All right. Speaking of
Amtrak. Trunk train.
no.
Yes.
Speaking of DC, big things are happening here. You like that, huh?
No, that was pointless. Now you lose pen privilege. I was gonna hope that fell so bad. Yeah.
Speaking of DC, everyone, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, the Our Freedom Rally will be this Saturday in Washington, D.C., December 12th at 11 a.m. It's going to be wild.
It's gonna be huge.
It's going to be huge.
It's gonna be huge.
Tremendous.
You're not gonna understand.
It's going to be
the
a
likes of
rally
which
like you've never seen.
You've never seen a rally like this before. So they had the first Million MAGA march. What was it? Oh God, I forget what day that was. It was
2 weeks ago?
It was like 2-3 weeks ago, and that was a big, huge thing. And they're actually expecting more people this time around. And obviously, we got a lot of momentum of lawsuits. We got the safe harbor date on December 14th, which Trump is going to ignore and just roll right through, because the next fixed date in the Constitution is January 20th with regards to installing a new president.
Yeah.
That's according to see what's happening here. There you go. So.
God, if I see any more of that, I'm going to have a seizure.
It's not cool.
Oh, it's cool, all right.
That's not cool. Not cool, Kool-Aid man. Not cool.
There's so many emojis, I'm going to have a fit.
Yeah, there's too many emojis. It's making me get uncomfortable. But DC is going to be a big deal. We're sharing the stage with a lot of really awesome speakers, working with some really big names and people who are involved across the country. You're talking about not just politicians, but other activists and organizers from coast to coast. It's no longer just the tri-state area. It's no longer just Long Island or New York or New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, anything like that. But we're talking about people from Utah, from Texas, and all sorts of all over the place.
We got our friend James Sullivan coming out from Utah.
Yeah,
he's an awesome guy. He actually helped get rid of the entire Black Lives Matter crew out in Utah.
Yeah.
Which I know sounds you know, there's like 8 of them.
Right, but it does. They were causing problems
Sorry,
right there.
James, I'm breaking balls.
But he did a great job in Utah. And Utah, by the way, is one of the states, that is on the lawsuit right now, joining Texas. So that's pretty cool as well. Utah's doing some big things. Even though Mitt Romney came out of there, he came out of Massachusetts too. They're still pretty strong over there in Utah. Massachusetts moderate.
He's not even the first person to come out of Utah. There's also the Osmonds.
Yeah, right. Yes.
But yeah, we're gonna have Jonathan Gillum. You guys met him on Saturday. If you came down to the warehouse, he's awesome. Former FBI agent, former Navy SEAL. He's the host of the Experts podcast. He's from Arkansas. He's gonna be speaking to us. One of the big names that we got that all of you know. You've seen him on Tucker Carlson. You've seen him on Hannity. You've seen him everywhere. Ian Smith from Atlas Gym in Belmar, New Jersey. He's gonna be down there. It's going to be wild. He's an awesome guy. I got to meet him in Staten Island for anybody who was there with us. Ian is an awesome dude. What the hell's going on there?
So Skylar C. and the YouTube chat has a question for us. And I'm going to treat it as if it's an honest question, even though it may not be. It says, Skylar C., as activists, what work do you guys do to improve conditions of people on Long Island? So why don't we talk about this? It's not just Long Island. How about that? Number one, we took several hundred or maybe 1,000 pounds of food into Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's district and dropped it off at a food shelter, food pantry in Long Island City. That was on October 4th. Okay, then around Halloween time. Oh no, I'm sorry. Then on October 18th, when we took 10,000 cars to Montauk. Skylar, I hope you're listening. Skylar, you still listening? Please listen. When we took 10,000 cars to Montauk, we donated several hundred pounds of food to the Lighthouse Mission Food Pantry in Bellport to help those people on Long Island. Then for Halloween, we did a candy drive to help the children on Long Island, and we sent what was left over to the troops overseas. Skylar, you still listening? I hope you're still listening, because then coming up the weekend before Thanksgiving, we donated over 200 turkeys, not to one food pantry, but to 2. Some of it went into Huntington, some of it went to Bellport, but it didn't just end with the turkeys. You had several thousand pounds of food so that we could feed hungry families for Thanksgiving. Skylar C. So I hope you're still listening. As activists, what are you doing? Because the week after that, even though, listen, I wasn't there, these guys put it together. They put together a toy drive, one of 2, to help children who are in need this holiday season, obviously with everything that's been going on. So Skylar, I hope that answers your question. As activists, what do you do to help people on Long Island? So I'm going to ask you a question now, because I'm tired of this crap where people say, all you do is request traffic. What are you guys doing? You know what? Listen, we're doing a lot to help these communities, and if you have a question about what are we doing, my question is, what are you doing? Can you say you've done that? Can you say you've done what we've done? Can you say you've been a part of something like that? I know the media likes to tell you that we're Nazis and fascists and these horrible, awful people, but guess what? Our results and our actions prove otherwise.
And we're not getting defensive, but if you were actually a true follower of us and you came to our rallies, you would already know what we are doing for the community and our people, and not just Republicans, all people.
You want to talk about getting defensive? No, I am going to get defensive about it, because don't
act like you know what we do.
Exactly. Don't question the integrity of this group until you've seen what we've done. Okay? You want to come in here and troll? You want to send me weird messages on Twitter? Someone's got my number. They text me every day. It's just some weird thing. I don't know who it is. It's some weird. You want to come in here and tell us that what we're doing is useless? Okay? How about you tell the families that we fed that what we did was useless? So yeah, I'm going to get a little defensive about it, because it sickens me to hear these people. And I don't know, Skylar. I don't know if you're a hater or not. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't.
Well, if you followed us, you'd already know what we do.
But you would already know what we do.
You would already know.
Don't question the integrity of what we do until you've been a part of what we do. I always say, just come to one. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on, you'll love it. Because there's nothing bad that goes on at these things, and we're helping people along the way. So you want to know, right? You want to know what we do? That's what we do. Yeah, we do it with Trump flags on. Oh, no. What are you going to do? Take the toys away from the kids because you had Trump flags on the cars? Right? Why? Because we're a right-leaning conservative group that wants to preserve liberty and justice for all, and the belief that we are endowed by our Creator certain unalienable rights. They're granted to us by God, right? Or whomever your Creator may be. We want to preserve that for all Americans. Doesn't matter what class, what race, what creed, what religion, whatever. But we want to help anybody that we can. Don't question the integrity of the group. Okay? Don't question, as activists, what are you doing? And if you didn't mean the question like that, you might want to look at it before you send it like that, because it looked like a nasty question. So I am going to get defensive over that. And I am going to defend, as activists, what do you do? And I am going to clarify that we do a lot of charity work for the community. And we're going to be taking these toys out to Queens, okay? And we're going to be doing the little event out there, out with the Queens Fire Department, whom we know the chief of. And they're going to be able to make something go. So it's not just our community. It's a lot of communities that we do this for. And it's, and you know, I hope that answers your question.
And
Because
since you're so
sure helps you.
concerned, you appear to be so concerned about the community, maybe you should join in our rallies and help give back to the community since you're so concerned.
Exactly. If you want to, you know what? If you want to be a part of helping out, by all
Please join
means,
us.
help out. But don't say what do you do until you come out there and actually do as well. Okay? Dan Bongino says talk is cheap. The do matters. All right? And we're doing. We're not just talking anymore. Yeah, I mean, get them in.
Cool.
But just put them on your phone speakerphone.
Steve has something.
Oh, okay, cool. We're waiting on a guest who's holding an event in Washington, D.C. earlier than our event Saturday the 12th. He's actually in the process of calling into the show right now, so just give us a couple seconds. Right now, I'm going to look at.
And while we are on the top
the comments
waiting
here.
for that, I just want to say to everyone who has donated, who continues to donate, who goes out of their way and donates absurd amounts of things. It is so appreciated. I can't even express how I feel. I can't imagine how the families we're helping feel. So, obviously we always say we cannot do this alone.
It never would happen alone.
Like, this is not, like, I could not do this with just Sean and Kevin. This is because of all of you guys. This is not us. This is all of you that make any of this possible. Any of it. So, you guys really should be proud of yourselves because you're all incredible.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Heather, Kevin, and myself are not coming up with 200 turkeys. We don't have the space.
The amount of toys.
The amount of toys that I saw in that warehouse.
My God, so many children are going to be elated this holiday season because of what you guys single-handedly did. And that's huge.
Well, Skylar's saying it was a pretty straightforward question. Not sure why everyone here is dogpiling. Weird mentality. Yeah, because we know it was a loaded question, and I got a little upset.
Weird mentality.
It was a loaded. What's weird about defending the fact that we do exactly what you were trying to? Oh, you don't help the community. I bet these guys don't help the community because you believe everything that the media tells you. Skylar, you sound like a bit of a sheep. All right. Now, hopefully, this opens your eyes. All right. I hope listen, maybe a little red pill here. Right? But I'm going to say, if it was a straightforward question, I'm pretty sure I gave you a straightforward answer. Don't question the group like that. Don't do it. Right? The answers are there. You could look this stuff up. It's all over our Twitter, Facebook, Parler, Instagram. The answers are there. You could find it if you wanted to, but I know people who operate like Skylar does, probably, will not go out there and get the information themselves. They're just listening and lap up. Oh, what the media says, gotta wear the mask, we gotta stay safe. Stay home, save lives, right?
Anyway, Skylar, I hope you have a great night.
We're
gonna move on from you because honestly, you are just kind of irrelevant.
Skylar, if you want to donate to Toy Drive, we'll be doing one next weekend. Okay, thanks, Brian.
There we go. I walk out of the room for 2 minutes.
We roasted the hell out of Skylar.
I heard that. I heard that from the inside. Steve, let me know if that comes up, right?
Oh, so you know what? I just want to say, because Kevin and I were talking,
Why don't you try it?
we were told we are the modern day Tea Party.
Yes. Except we're not going to fold like the Tea Party. Well, the Tea Party didn't really fold, but we're louder than a Tea Party.
We're the loud Tea Party.
Loud majority. I think we already have a name.
No, it's the loud Tea Party. Majority.
I mean, you're wearing it there. I have it here. He's got it. I mean, I think we have our name. We're a louder version of the Tea Party, though. It's true. And it's funny. It's just an easy play on words. Some people see it. They're like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, oh, you know about us? They're like, no, but I totally get what it means. It's a play on the word of silent majority. And I'm like, yes. And then we go into conversations and have, it's all good stuff, man. It's really cool. Everyone coming together. Everyone, showing support. Whether it's a pro-Trump thing, it's a pro-Cuomo. Whoa! It's an anti-Cuomo thing. It's an anti-De Blasio thing. It's it's a stop the steal. Whatever it is, we're coming together. We're just making so much noise. Nobody has seen this before. Nobody. Hey, 15,000 cars from Farmingdale to Eisenhower Park.
What's
know,
up, Steve?
Crazy.
Steve, what's up?
But we send them a link and I don't see anything.
Why, don't even worry. Just call him.
You want to get him on? Hold on, because he's texting me and I don't know what you're doing.
If you can
He
call
said
him and
give
put
him
him on
5 to
speakerphone.
All right, hold on a
Yes.
second. Let me get him. Hold on, I could get him somehow this way. Hold on a second.
I could just physically call him.
Yeah, just call him and put him on speaker. That's all you gotta do.
All right, here we go.
Wait, hold on a second. Because I told him something differently. I get it right. Hey. All right. So.
Lisa, the next toy drive is not going to be this weekend. It's going to be the following weekend.
Saturday.
We are working out a route at the moment, starting to finish.
And Sunday will be the actual redistribution of the toys back to the community. You'll get all those details.
December 20th, yes.
December 20th, that's Sunday. So Saturday we're going to do our second toy drive. And then Sunday we are all going to redistribute the toys.
And to be clear, Saturday the 19th, we're doing, come on, Swalwell, what's wrong with you?
The
Saturday-
Yeah, how about that? We didn't even talk about the fact that Eric Swalwell.
Well, let's talk about the fact that you just farted like Eric Swalwell.
How about the fact
Okay?
that Eric
You are the, like, I gotta say, between your feet and your hind haunches, or as I call it, an ass, you, like, you ever see Charlie Brown with the odor guy? What's that guy's name?
Linus?
No, the odor.
Linus.
No, Linus is the blanket. The guy with the cloud. What's his name?
Pigpen.
Pigpen. That's just the feet and the rear end. Pigpen.
Sir farts a lot.
So farts a lot.
Yeah, but Eric Swalwell apparently was banging a Chinese spy.
Yeah, he's been removed from the Intel committee.
That's great because he's not very intelligent.
No, well, that's the first thing. That's the first problem. But yeah, Eric Swalwell, once a Democrat presidential hopeful,
He ran for president.
he did. That's what I'm saying. He was hopeful. You know, it's now he's been removed. Eric Swalwell, our favorite, where is he from? California.
California,
Yeah.
like every other crappy
Yeah,
politician, he's from the Bay Area in California. The hair, the volume on this hair is
You just gotta relax with your hair. It's really not that
It's
good.
really good.
No,
So
it
some
isn't.
people are mentioning DC and saying it's a lot to do with kids, and I fully agree with that. This is not an event that I personally would recommend bringing children
I wouldn't
to.
bring kids.
No.
Not young kids, not
Nope.
teenagers. It's just, there's a time and place for everything. There are enough rallies
Frozen.
on Long Island
Frozen.
that you can go to with your children that are children friendly. DC, it's just not the place.
Yeah, I would say it's probably not a great place for, like she said, not a great place for the kids. Number one, lots of people. I mean, you're dealing with a lot of people, right? And not that there's anything wrong with a lot of people, but when you come to our rallies now, we've been doing this for so long, I'd say so long, but the last 12, 13 weeks in a row, we know who we are. We know exactly what the crowd's going to be like. Yeah, we don't know we don't know the majority of these people that we're going to see in DC that you're going to be next to marching and doing all these things, right? So, in terms of bringing your kids, and then you deal with the fact that it's a very long day, it's a long trip, and then you deal with the fact that there may be safety concerns, because you know what happens in DC when the sun goes down. So, I would say not a great idea to bring your kids to this one. It's going to be a very big moment. If you ultimately do bring your children to it, that's your call. Obviously, safety first. We want you to exercise as much precaution as possible with regards to, being out on the street in DC after 4:30 in the afternoon, things like that. But I would say, like New York City, not the best idea to bring a kid. Yeah, nothing happened, but things happen in DC. And so we just with any decision you make sure you're making it with safety and everything at the forefront of your mind. That's all we could really
Don't
ask.
even bring it up, but that's just funny.
Okay, that is hysterical.
That's hilarious.
So a lot of people are saying about a clothing drive. I was thinking about maybe, I'm not saying,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm drumming.
I was thinking maybe a jacket collection, used jackets for like homeless, the people that are homeless. And then also, it's potential, I haven't even talked to them about it yet.
Who?
You guys.
Oh,
I personally...
Breaking news.
breaking news.
I personally would love to do a food drive with dog food, cat food. I would like to be able to supply, not for Kevin the cat. I would like to be able to supply the shelters on Long Island with dog food.
Can we just call and put them on speakerphone?
I don't know how they feel about that, but it's something I personally would love to do because I'm kind of animals over humans. They're so innocent.
So we're doing a pet drive? Pet food
I would
drive?
like to do a pet food drive. Use towels, blankets that we could donate to, shelters on Long Island.
It's a good idea.
Dog food.
Animals are great.
Animals need help just as much as humans do.
Personally, I think animals can fend for themselves, but that's just me. They've evolved to do that.
Kevin, I'm going to leave you on the street and see how you fend for yourself.
I am not evolved to do that. A dog came from a wolf.
These are dogs in shelters.
So the shelters handle it, don't they?
They don't get, it's donations. All right, well, you have Heartless Kevin who doesn't care about
It's not
animals.
Heartless Kevin. That's not true. It's not Heartless
He
Kevin.
doesn't care about the animals.
He didn't say he didn't care.
I just care about people more.
I care about animals.
I mean, I think they're both perfect. Okay, I care about them both the same. How about that? I'm the good guy. This dead guy's good guy. Bradley Cooper, wacky hair. I can't say anything bad.
About what?
I said wacky hair. I said I'm Bradley Cooper.
There's nothing bad to say about me.
You prioritize animals over humans. So does everybody.
I do.
I know. That's pretty funny too.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
I heard about that too.
But, yeah, so, cool.
Cute. Are we still waiting for the caller?
We are still waiting
Okay.
for Colin.
Okay.
If anyone has any questions, throw them in the comments. Because we need to kill some time.
We gotta kill some
before
time
our
waiting for
call.
this caller to get in.
So, guys, we're just waiting for this caller to come in. And he is going to talk to you a little bit about Washington, D.C. and what he will be doing in their participation. So,
Oh, what's this? Birthday and holiday reception.
while we're
and
waiting,
support.
does anyone have any questions? Okay, so also we're getting messages about the website. It is officialloudmajority.com.
Where is this?
Where's that?
The birthday holiday reception.
Yeah,
for
I
Andrew.
saw that. I'm going to look more into that.
There is merch on the website. We don't have the beanies up just yet. We have the hoodies. We have T-shirts. We're working on getting the decals up. The decals, hoodies. Also, I said it as a joke on LILM 2.0 that we should do
I gotta be up in 6 hours.
LILM Christmas Carol. And
Yes.
they don't want to.
No.
it.
Let me explain something. I think it's a great idea. I don't know how it's gonna work. Where are we gonna do this?
Yes,
You know?
Rich, we have 3 X's now. 3
I don't know
X's
how
and
it's gonna
everything.
work. I don't know where we're gonna go with it. I don't know the point of singing Christmas carols with Trump flags. I just don't see the
Spread
correlation.
holiday cheer.
But yeah, we did
Don't
that.
bring Trump supporters into this. Let's just be happy about the holiday.
I'm not Christmas caroling.
All right, well,
No one wants to hear this voice sing.
I will Christmas carol with all you guys.
You could do it.
I'll be there. I'm just not, I'm not a singing person. Plus, I only know 2 lines to Silent Night.
They're not singing people? Okay.
No, do not play that.
No,
Like,
don't
don't
I'm not
play
playing that.
No, don't play that.
Oh, I can't. Well,
Yeah, that's a
we're
bad thing
not
to play.
I wasn't playing that song.
No, what we
What
just
you
did.
I
recorded.
wasn't doing that.
Oh.
He's doing that one. Well, don't play anything. It's
Oh no!
copyright.
Don't play that one either.
Don't play that one either.
Don't play that one either. Don't
No.
play that one either. Don't play that one.
Do not play that one.
I'm not playing either of the songs you were playing. I was going to give you Italian.
Yes, and I wasn't gonna do
And
that.
it wasn't happening.
It could happen.
No, it's not
Kill
gonna-
fire.
Easy.
These guys don't stop singing, and now they're saying they don't sing. We're going Christmas caroling. They might not. I'm there.
Might not?
Might not.
Might not what?
Might not go Christmas caroling. You understand that I physically have to do it, and if I don't want to, I won't.
You don't physically have to do anything.
That's what I'm saying. To go Christmas caroling, I have to carol.
No, you don't.
You can just walk.
Yeah, you could definitely.
Then I'm not Christmas caroling, then I'm walking, aren't I?
All right, so we'll be
What is it? Swimming is a way to keep from drowning! George Carlin.
So
Swimming's
also,
not a
I just
sport,
want
it's a way
to,
to
guys,
keep-
we're going to do a quick poll. Who thinks Sean should dress up as an elf when we redistribute the toys?
This is not what this is about
Yes,
in terms
it
of a
is.
poll.
You see, Sean is just too cool. I have agreed to be the
Yeah, but
big
you
guy.
got booted from that.
Oh,
You got booted
oh.
from that. You got booted from
I've
that.
agreed to be
No,
the
no, no, no,
big guy.
kids. Don't spoil it.
Heather has agreed to be an elf, but Sean's just way too cool for it. Sean's just way too cool, and he just can't take. He just takes life a little too seriously.
Everyone wants Sean to be an elf.
Yeah, but this
Elf,
Everyone
elf.
wants-
Oh my God, the comments are flooding in.
Yes, they are.
Yes,
It's
look
okay.
at that. You can't. You got to give the people what they want,
Folks, I hate to disappoint you. If the people said sniff Kevin's feet, I wouldn't do it either. So sorry, it's not happening. I hate to break it to you.
He's just too cool.
I just can't
Kevin
do it.
is
I can't do
actually
it.
dressing up as Rudolph.
I actually have an allergy to that. Whatever they make the elf thing out of, I can't. I'm allergic to it.
He's allergic to fun,
People
but not.
want us to.
Allergic to fun. Excuse me.
He's allergic to-
I'm the one who loves Finding Nemo, and I'm allergic to fun.
Oh,
you tell
you guys made me
He's
in.
allergic to fun,
Coming in
but
a
not
second now, I
attention.
got
Okay.
I know how much attention you get in a green leotard with like fur around the wrists.
I don't want to wear a green leotard. That's the problem.
One piece.
Who is going to be Santa? All right, a lot of people are asking who's going to be Santa.
Well, somebody.
I don't know.
Santa. Santa's
I
going
don't
to
know.
be
Santa might be there.
Santa's gonna be there.
Santa.
I actually called him. I spoke to Santa. I said, Mr. Claus, I have to say,
Well, you
first
can't
of all,
pick
your
him up.
wife, we have a long
Right,
history.
right,
We don't want to
come
look
with
at
you.
it.
They won't be able to hear him.
Okay. All right, hold on a second.
So I believe there's a headset.
Well, they're not going to be able to hear him,
Sean,
right?
you should be Rudolph.
But-
Case, he said.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Dad, you
Reindeer.
hear me?
No,
I
Thad's
think we should put him on speakerphone.
Thad has me over here for a second. Hold on a second. Thad, hold on a second, all right? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second.
So we could do it like that because I believe they're gonna hear Thad. I'm gonna do a little test.
I want to see if they hear him.
Tell Thad to talk.
Thad, talk.
Yeah.
Say anything.
Can you hear me?
Do testing. 1, 2, 3.
Well, where's the?
Yeah.
Steve, where's the mic?
Yeah, Steve, where's the mic?
Hold on a second.
Hold on. You, 1 second.
A little technical difficulty here.
No technical difficulty.
There's people walking in and out. I don't think that's on.
Hey, Steve.
Steve, Steve, you're not using this?
No.
Why don't you just leave it in and let it go? Why don't you just do that?
Yeah, we should be able to hear him now.
Hang out, Thad. Hold on.
What's up, big guy?
Can you hear him in that?
No.
There's the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
All right, let me just do a test because look, you know, Steve, can you do this? Yes. So we're halfway there. Let me see that.
What is happening? Right now we're trying to get a caller in, and we're just trying to make it that you could actually hear him. So we're just working on that, guys. We're working on it.
What's that?
We're just working on making sure you're heard. Oh, Dave, that was a nice dance.
I'm sterile.
Sure.
Sterile.
Proud of you for
Sorry.
washing your hands.
What are you doing?
Sterile. Wash my hands. I gotta dry them. I'm sterile. I'm going to the surgery.
All right, A. Weiss is looking for single women.
Anthony. That's TJ West, I believe.
A. Weiss is looking for a single conservative woman.
Uh-oh.
So go to church.
And I'm all for being a LILM matchmaker, so
What?
he's on.
He's on,
I
right?
can't
Say
hear
hello.
him.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing?
What's happening?
Yeah, we're trying.
Oh, we called him and put him on speakerphone.
Ready, getting prepared.
She's getting.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
there he is.
There he is, the legend himself.
There he
Well,
is.
we
Look
got
at
to see
that
if the
handsome guy.
volume works. Hold
And
on.
Thad knows, because he's been there. He was at the West Babylon Halloween rally, and he was at Belmore. And Thad knows what we do. Good to see you.
Yeah. You too, brother. Yeah. Am I on right now or?
Yeah, you're
Yes,
up,
you are.
You're up on the screen.
Yeah, I can't see what's going on over here, but thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate it. And I'm really looking forward to rocking with you guys again and in a more official capacity at that. So yeah, man, I love what you guys do, and I'm honored to be a part of your rally coming up in DC, man. And I think if there was ever a time for people to go out and get involved in American politics, It's now. So any and everybody that's still on the fence about attending any of these rallies, but especially you guys, I think it'd be time to hop that fence and get on the right side of history.
Well, Dad, tell us what you're doing because we know you got something organized for the morning Saturday the 12th. So tell everybody where to be and what you're doing on Saturday.
Yeah. So Saturday we're gonna go ahead and be out there a little bit early because we do have your event rocking at 11 at the Sylvan Theater, and then we also have my great stupendous amazing fraternal order of men.
You tried to do it. You're doing a fantastic job. It's a good foundation that you have. I have to say, it's a good foundation. I'm sorry.
There's nothing better than a solid foundation. I myself am in the bricks and water industry. But we got my great fraternity, the Proud Boys. We're also having our march downtown, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to start at the Capitol. We are going to have some good speakers. We have had many great patriots, share our event. This would be the third time that we park outside CNN and let the American public know that we will not tolerate fake stream media with the the prostitute media, out there telling everybody exactly the opposite of reality. So we are going to be outside CNN once again for the third time. The last time I was able to confront John King, the king of fake politics. So,
John King,
it's
Mr. Shaky Hand on the map, right? That's who that is?
Mr. Shaky Hands. You know exactly what you're talking about, as always, brother. Yeah, no, so we got an event. We're calling it Stop the Lying. It's going to be outside the United States Capitol, Area 9, between the Supreme Court and the U.S. Capitol Visitor Center of the Northeast corner. We are going to start there. We will have some speakers. And then we are going to make our way. We're going to march on down to CNN and let them know, just like last time, man.
Awesome. That's going to be great. So to everybody who's going to be in D.C., we have our event at Sylvan Theater, but go check out Thad and you guys down over. And you said Area 9 is where you're winding up, or is that where you're starting?
We're starting Area 9. We're going to end up in front of CNN, and we're going to start getting out there at about 8:30. For anybody that is like me and likes to be there early, if I'm not 15 minutes early, I'm not on time, baby. We're going to start out there, and then we're going to march on down to CNN. We're going to start at the Capitol. We're going to march on down to CNN, and then in between there, I'm going to be catching up with you guys because I wouldn't miss you guys' event for the world.
Yeah, man, I'm excited to see you again. It's been a while, but obviously with everything that's going on, it's going to be cool to see so many people across the country come together. When it comes to your crew, it's our crew. It's so many crews across the country that are just coming in and being a part of this. I mean, I wasn't at the first one. I don't think any of us were at the first one. The Million MAGA March from a couple of weeks ago. And from what I understand, and from what I've been told, a lot of people are saying this one looks like it's actually going to be bigger. So I don't know if you heard the same thing.
Oh, absolutely, brother. The word around the campfire is that we're looking at an amazing event, and million. That might just be the case, man, because everybody's out there, they're seeing the same thing, and it's infuriating. And I think the people that just like, Plato said, if you don't, that one of the penalties for not participating in politics is that you might be governed by your inferiors, and we can't have Mr. Biden out there making decisions, for the world.
No,
we need somebody sufficient. We need somebody strong-willed. We need somebody together. We need somebody who has the hearts, minds, and souls of the American public, at heart, genuinely at heart. And I think that's Mr. Donald John Trump. So we will be out there and we will be letting them know, brother.
Couldn't agree more. Happy to see you guys involved because we know what you do, and we've rallied with you, and it's a great time. So obviously. Stop the Lying. What is he said between 9 and 11? But it's you guys.
Yeah, it's going to officially kick off at 9 o'clock. Yes, sir.
Yep, and then we got our Freedom Rally at Sylvan Theater, and we're all doing this in Washington D.C. 2 days before the quote unquote safe harbor date, which doesn't really mean much if you look into the Constitution. Ginsburg's own opinion on it. She had written that the next fixed date in the Constitution is actually January 20th. So, whatever happens on December 14th with all the lawsuits and everything that's still pending, we're not going to stop fighting up until January 20th. Am I correct in that, or are you planning on going home?
Oh, yeah, the fight doesn't stop until we get back on track to being the great experiment that we always were, man. We're not going to stop until the women and children are safe again. That's the Proud Boy way, Uhuru.
That's awesome. Well, that's a great goal, and that's obviously a goal that not just our conservatives or those of us on our side of the aisle, but everyone should be fighting for that. Everyone should want to vote in a free and fair election. Everyone should want to make sure that the women and children are safe. Everyone should want the country to be as great as it possibly could be, which we know won't be the case if socialism takes hold, because we've seen socialism ravage wealthy countries across all across the globe. You've seen what it did to places like Venezuela, Slovakia, places like that, where you have all these issues. Socialism comes in, economy crashes, inflation takes hold. All this, it's a disaster, and we can't let that happen. I'm happy to see. Obviously, your guys' goal, we have the same goal, and the amount of people that are going to wind up in Washington, D.C., it's their goal as well to make sure that we save and keep our republic, because if we lose this election and we allow this fraud to stand, it sets a precedent for it to happen again, and you can't have a free and fair republic if the constituents in that free and fair republic don't believe they're voting in free and fair elections. So I'm excited to work with you on this. I'm excited to hear that you guys are going to be there, and that is it's exciting to just see so many people come together. So
absolutely, Sean. It's all about getting on the right side of that proverbial line. The line in the sand, brother. You said the magic word earlier. What I want to say, man, is look for that person, that freaking dodo bird, that needle in the haystack. That person does not exist. The person that has experienced true socialism and still, unless they're a fucking warlord, I'm sorry for my language, but unless they're find me that one person that has experienced socialism and still supports socialism. They don't exist, brother. You'll never find a person from Venezuela that escaped Venezuela and then still supports Venezuela. I'm sorry. That's not somebody you're gonna find. Okay, so therein lies the proof. It's something that it frightens me to hear the youth of America invoking organizations like the Red Guard. You have the youth of America who actually read. I guess maybe it's a newer version of history that doesn't fully tell you the truth, but to actually be someone that invokes the Red Guard, knowing exactly what happened to those young minds at the end of the road. You know what I mean? So it's definitely going to be something that the United States public shows, and it's going to be irrefutable. The presence that's going to be there in DC on Saturday, actually that entire weekend, is not going to be something that's deniable by the mainstream media at all. There's going to be so many amazing speakers out there and so many amazing Americans that, they're going to have to take notice, because we're not going to stand by and stand down anymore, brother. It's definitely not something that's on the list of things to do. So, Sean,
that's what we're saying.
You guys, thank you so much for having me on to talk about this.
Thad. Thanks a lot, man. Looking forward to seeing you Saturday.
Can't wait to see you again, buddy.
Yeah, we'll be there, brother.
Thank you, Thad. Stay loud.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Hooroo!
All right, there you go. So you guys know there's an event now before our event. That's our good friend Thad, and he's going to be putting together the Stop the Lying event starting in Area 9, Washington, D.C. from 9 to 11. He's going to be there early. 8:30 is when he'll be around there. Area 9, and they're marching to CNN. Okay, obviously there's that too, and he's going to be coming by our event down at Sylvan Theater in D.C. starting at 11 and going to 2 p.m. So a big action-packed, big day in Washington, D.C. on Saturday. It looks great. I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys there. Looking forward to seeing all you guys at Bethpage tomorrow. 288 Grumman Road West. Please don't park at the post office. Park someplace else and walk to the post office. We'll be there. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really important one tomorrow when it comes to this voter fraud and all these things that are coming on. So I'll see you guys at Bethpage. If I don't see you at Bethpage, we'll see you on Saturday, Washington, D.C. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a really great couple days, spending time with a lot of people that we know and love, and it's going to be fantastic. Really, really awesome. So, again, thanks for kicking it with us tonight. We got anything else to come up with here?
We are good,
That's
man.
it. Thanks for kicking it with us tonight, Loud Majority Live. I will catch up with you guys. No stream on Friday because I'll be driving down to Washington, D.C. So I'll catch up with most of you as the week goes on. I'll catch up with some of you guys tomorrow after Bethpage and at Bethpage. It's going to be a good time. Thanks for kicking it with us. This is Loud Majority Live, and we are we're not going to stop. We're not stopping anytime soon. I hope you don't either. Until next time, stay loud. Thanks a lot, guys.